What are we eating this week? I don't have any groceries. So you go in the store without a list or a plan. And I want you to picture this person. They go in the grocery store. It might be you. You've got your cart. You start pushing your cart and you look around and you start seeing foods and you're like, oh, that's a carb. Carbs are bad, right? I used to think fats were bad, but fats are good now, so I can eat this whole avocado. In fact, I'll get a couple more. I think that's good, right? And then you see over here keto coffee, like we were offered at the coffee house this morning with my team. And I'm like, oh, cool, because coffee never had carbs anyway, unless you added milk and sugar. And so it's keto coffee every day. All black coffee is keto coffee. All these things just trying to twist your mind to think about the newest and hottest thing. And then you're in the store and you're feeling so hungry and you're thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't grocery shop while I'm intermittently fasting. There's so much media out there and so much confusion. I see you guys all raising your hand saying it's really frustrating. And so my goal today is to get you to the point where your grocery experience and that whole experience is different. Then they finally make enough decisions to think, okay, I've got enough food to get me through like 4 days. I'm going to get in the line and I'm going to make my purchase. And then when they get in line, guess what they see? It's magazines, right? I mean, we're susceptible to media messages. We're standing in line, finally feeling okay about what we put in our cart. And then we see this thing in this magazine right beside us that says, that sends us a message that says, you're a failure if you have this in your cart. Or you will gain weight. You'll be disappointed with your appearance. It sends us all these messages. It's another media message trying to make you feel guilty or ashamed or confused. And buy something that, coffee was always keto, which means it doesn't have any carbohydrate. My goal for our time together is for you to be like this when you go in the store. Okay, I want you to picture you walking into the store with a rock star list. You know what's on it. You know what you're making. You know what you're doing for leftovers. You know what you're doing that's easy. You know what you're doing that's time intensive. Maybe some days it's like cooking 3 days of the week and some leftovers and some quick grabs, and you feel confident. And you're pushing through the grocery store and someone that you know sees you and they come up to you and they say, oh, you're going to buy that? I'm doing this diet, so I'm buying this. And you chuckle because you know you're not falling for that. And then you keep pushing your cart and you're staying on the perimeter for the most part and you're putting all the good things in your cart that you're planning because you feel rock star strong about the plan that you have for the week. And you just keep pushing your cart. And then on the way out, you get to the magazines and you think, I am not falling for that, because you are so confident that you know how to do it. You'll have the accountability that you need and the ongoing support that you need, which I call accountability the secret sauce. Most of us know what we're supposed to do in general, but if we're not doing it, it's because life gets in the way. We're feeling pretty ticked off today. We don't want to work out because obviously I worked out yesterday and my scale this morning said I gained a pound, so that doesn't work. So I'm not going to work out because I'm doing all these workouts for nothing apparently, because my weight's not changing, and that was my goal that got me the gym membership, for example. You really had a great intention and you overslept, or you have 3 kids at 3 different schools like I do, and you have way too many directions to go, and then after work you've got more directions to go. So it might not be that you have poor intentions, it just might be that you haven't set up a framework for your success. And so that's what I do, is help people understand, like we're going to do today with macros, and then also help set up a framework for their success so they don't feel like that failure going through the grocery store who, now that it's near Halloween time, is going to get zapped by those end caps. But if I go in already feeling like a rock star with my grocery list, I'm like, Kit Kats and Reese's, I will have you on Halloween, but I'm not going to have you every day for 19 weeks until Halloween, because that's how long they market those, right? So that's what you want to have, is a confident plan where you feel confident in your understanding and in all the stuff we're about to talk about. So